Just thoughts of tonight.
Yeah, I thought did a lot of good things. Power play looked to be moving the puck around pretty well. Good to get everybody kind of in game action together. We have a lot of pieces from different teams, a lot of turnover. So, good first step. Obviously, some things to clean up. I thought Bakersfield pushed in the third, and we were on our heels a little bit. So, some stuff we can clean up for sure. But overall, good first step.
What do you think of Mackeys' game? Obviously, he hasn't played in about 8 months. A little bit shaky early, and then it just seemed like he got more confident.
Yeah. As you said, it's been a long layoff for him. So, for him to get this game under his belt is huge, and I thought he handled himself very well.
You have a lot of new faces, as you always do in the AHL. You mentioned it, a lot of these guys still kind of getting used to each other. I know some guys are meeting each other for the first time even today. What is kind of the goal in a short preseason like this to get guys up to speed and kind of get them ready for the year?
Yeah, we had 4 practices, through camp, so kind of introduced the different systems, packaged them together, and, went through them, in a pretty basic way. It's good to get some game action where they can apply those, and the bullets aren't necessarily live yet. So we got some stuff on film that we can dig through tomorrow and, show the guys over the course of the next week, and then we get the home opener Friday, so it's coming up quick.
Goosh seemed like he was all over the ice tonight. Obviously last year had a big year as a rookie, 22 goals. Where do you feel like he can take his game in year 2?
Yeah, he's shown his shot as a threat, so we're looking for him to take a step forward, while continuing to develop, his off puck play, 200-foot game play, so to speak. So we're looking for him to take a step forward and continue to produce offense for us.
You have a lot of guys, Goosh included, who are coming into this second year. Again, you've had a short sample size with practices and games, but what are you trying to see from these guys? And again, maybe it's a commonality amongst the group, but what can they do to impress to get those opportunities in the NHL?
Yeah, it's about playing a thorough game. I think that 200-foot game, like I talked about with Goosh, I think earning the trust, bringing that consistency, every night, and night in and night out, and that's basically how you gain the coach's trust and earn ice time.
What's the goal over the next few days into the opener? Training camp, quote unquote, kind of ends. You'll have your team starting really on Monday. Mm-hmm. What's the goal over these days going into the opener?
Yeah, start working on some line combinations, give guys different looks in practice, and see. We're still, like you said, figuring each other out a little bit on the ice, off the ice. So get the guys around each other, have some conversations with guys as far as, where they see the year going from a development standpoint, and just kind of bringing everything together, meshing everything together even more, because it was only a 4-day camp, and we just got a new batch of guys. So I think it's most important is kind of coming together as a team a little bit.
Kind of just looking at this season, what's one word that you'd use to sum it up? Just facing it, not necessarily the mood of it.
One word to sum up the upcoming season?
Yeah.
Excitement. Like, I think there's a lot of pieces there. We're not really sure where they're going to fit, but at the same time, a lot of turnover, a lot of new faces, so it's an exciting time of year, because you can kind of you can play around with lineups, but getting people on the ice and in different situations and seeing what they're capable of, that's what's exciting about this part of the job.
And then if you had something to say to fans heading into, our actual season opener, mm-hmm. What's kind of that message to them?
Just bring some energy. I think the guys play better when there's an environment in the rink. I really do feel like this team can do something. As I said, we're still figuring out who we are, still figuring out our identity as a group, where everybody fits in, but, there's a lot of potential there.